Hi, this is Simon Shannon. Welcome to my network marketing training. So members of our coaching mastermind can ask me questions 1 to 2 times a week, any advice and help they need. And today's coaching question comes from Kenneth out in the Philippines. And he says, I sometimes reflect on how effective my approach are in talking to my warm market because it seems like I'm more effective in talking to people I don't personally know. It's funny to think that my warm market doesn't trust me. Hehehe. Am I, smiley face, am I just being paranoid, or is it just a coincidence that most people joining my organization are those who were just referred by people I know? Thanks. So, Ken, this is very simple. Just to remind you that exactly, you're encountering things that's very common for people in the network marketing business, even for leaders, and that's called the hometown prophet syndrome, right? Hometown prophet means the people who know you too well. When you know someone too well, people lose the respect or lose the trust a lot of times. Now, they may respect and trust you as a person, but they may not respect or trust you as a business. So, and that just happens when people, know you too well. You lose the mystique. You lose the specialness, the uniqueness. So, give you an example. I can probably talk to a stranger out there. They probably know me. I'm successful. I achieve a certain level of success. But even when I talk to my warm markets, when I first started, some of my warm markets who know me since I was in high school or in college, where I didn't study so hard, I was cutting class, not handing my homework, copying homework, I definitely wasn't the best student. And now for me to go to talk to them about business, they're like, yeah, right. They don't even believe me, because even though they respect me, see me successful, in the back of their mind, in the mindset, they still see me as a Simon for a long time ago, back in high school, back in college, when I was a shy, quiet kid, when didn't like to go to class, didn't like to speak up. They still, in the back of their mind, no matter how you see it, they still remember that. So they can never respect me in the business. So. But there's a saying: everyone respects someone that's dressed in a suit and brings a suitcase, right? So when I had this when I first started, I would bring my mentor. My mentor would come up there, even though I was on paper more successful, more educated than my mentor, but they didn't know my mentor. So to them, my mentor was successful and a stranger, and everyone always listens to a stranger better than listen to you. And that's just the hometown prophet syndrome. They know you too well, especially with family or a lot of close friends. So I would recommend your situation is you got to bring the 3 ways, bring the meetings, get your prospects to meet your upline team member, meet your team members. And it doesn't necessarily need to be your uplines. Sometimes it could be your downlines. Like when I do a meeting, I sometimes bring my downlines. I just did a meeting last week where instead of me just talking, I'll bring my downline there. And even though he just spoke a little bit, but I edified him, and he spoke a little bit, but then that person again sees that this is not just a one person thing. And so the team brings someone on there is very important. It gives the credibility, especially if the people know you too well. They may not listen to you, but listen to a stranger. Right? Think about it. There's been times where your mom, your close friends will tell you something. This is a great example. Your mom, your brother or sisters will tell you something, you don't listen. But a stranger tells you something, or you read it somewhere, you listen. Right? And a lot of times end up years later, you realize it's the same advice and your mom was right the first time. Right? So that is our human nature, and you have to understand that. And normally when you invite people to a meeting where other people presenting, your upline or your downline presenting, that also shows the teamwork, and people like to join teams. In the back of their mind, they're thinking, oh, Kenneth, is he really that successful? Is it like a one-man show? Is he going to be good? But they want to see that there's an upline, there's a team supporting you. And when they see that, that gives them confidence to do the business. Right, so again, I would recommend watching How to Invite and the 5-Star Prospecting Workshop. Learn that, sell the invite, edify. And but what you're going through is common, that affects everyone, so don't worry too much about it. It's not your fault. But learn to sell the invite and use your upline, your mentor, and your team. All right, everyone, this is Simon Chan. Thank you for attending watching this training. And again, all mastermind members, whether in 5-Star Mastermind or the Advanced Diamond Mastermind, you can ask me questions questions during the week on any advice or tips that you have. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.